Bill Kilberlaw, Williamson County, sixth-generation Texan. Comments on the public hearing that are coming up. Will probably be more discussion then. Item 22 through 24. For the last 2 weeks, I've been asking for information on why this is being considered. And so far, no analysis, no justification, no plans, and no transparency. My question to you all when we get into this discussion in the public hearing, have any of you read Local Government Code 392? One of the scariest things that's in there is eminent domain. It will allow a public housing authority to take anybody's private property anywhere in the county if it's implemented without review by and oversight. Houses, property, etc., are the cornerstone of many people's retirement plans. That's where they have most of their equity. And quite often they rely on that future value to get them through a reasonably comfortable retirement. Municipal utility districts, etc., everyone that's outside of a city limits, everything in the county is at risk. If this is passed, this will just complete the fact that nobody owns anything. Be totally at the mercy of any tyrannical government that comes along. But you can sue, but when you sue, you have to pay your own attorney's fees. And then they use your taxpayers to pay for the lawyer for the county or for the housing authority against you. So you lose on both ends. This is really an unacceptable thing. If you do need some kind of housing authority, it needs to be intelligently and live up to your oath of defending the citizens' rights, their property rights, their future, their retirement. So before this goes any further, why can't we have an intelligent, well-analyzed plan on what Williamson County really needs? Tell us what the real need is and put a plan in place before just willy-nilly saying, here's now a new commission and they're going to do whatever they want. Go read this statute in detail and look at the risk for your citizens.
Thank you, Bill. And by the way, there is a public hearing at 10 o'clock on this matter. I'm sure you'll be staying for it. All right. So at 10 o'clock, 10:04, I recess the meeting?
Yeah, recess.
Recess the general meeting, and I'll begin the public hearing. We'll conduct the public hearing pursuant to Texas Local Government Code 392 regarding a resolution to declare a need for a regional housing authority that would include Williamson County due to a shortage of safe and sanitary housing in Williamson County available to low-income persons at rents that they can afford, and admit Williamson County, Texas as a member of the Texas Housing Foundation, a Texas regional housing authority. So,
Commissioner, it may be helpful to ask Mark Mayfield to come up and...
Yeah, Mark, why don't you come on up and start the discussion, but this is the time for the public to speak on this item after Mark, so if you're inclined to speak to us today, that would be fine.
Thank you, Commissioner. Commissioners, accountable to our local citizens that we represent, so appreciate the opportunity.
Mark, can you speak to Bill Kerbalaw's assertion that 392 gives public housing the ability to function as a government unit and declare eminent domain?
Well, that's actually accurate. I've been doing this now. I'm the executive director currently of the Marble Falls Housing Authority and have been since 1987, so almost 31 years now, and we do have that right. I've never seen it exercised.
Okay, you've never seen it exercised.
And obviously there is a process to do eminent domain, which the county and municipal governments and all have that right, but it's certainly not something that is, I've never seen it exercised. We would probably, of all my years of serving in elected office over in Burnett County, it's just, well, eminent domain, we do have the right. I do agree with that. The law allows that, but